Good day, crafty chums. It's Nikki here, and I decided that it was time to come clean. Time to come clean and tell you my dirty little secrets. Right. So we moved house in May, and before that I was living a year and a half in another house, and before that all our stuff was in storage. Now I preach to people that you should never move house with junk because it's not worth it. You pay money to just transfer junk from one house to another. So, but my secret is I have moved house with junk, and so the title of this is, it could get embarrassing because I'm about to show you my junk. We moved with 25 boxes and we've actually got rid of 25. We moved with 50 boxes and we have actually got rid of 25 boxes. Hi, Debbie. So we've actually got rid of 25 boxes. And when I say boxes, I mean these plastic boxes here by the side of me. Let me just pop out the chat so that I can just move to the other screen. So, and I'm always telling people never to, hi Michelle, never to move house with junk because you pay to have that junk moved. Well, I've gone even worse, and I've had junk in storage. And I've paid to keep my junk in storage for 5 or 6 years before we moved house and that. So 50 boxes moved, 25 got rid of. These behind me here are just 1, 2, 3, 4. These are 5 boxes that I promised my husband there because they're specifically my boxes that I'd go through before he came back. And I've been watching Anne-Marie do her tidying up and getting rid of stuff, and so I decided that, you know, it's about time that hi Eileen, that I got rid of my junk, because I'm always telling Eileen never to move her house with all that junk she has as well, aren't I, Eileen? You know, why transfer paper from one house to another house? You know, you pay for it, so it's like ridiculous. Redonkulous, as they say, ridiculous. So we're going to go through some of my junk, and I'm seriously trying to get rid of junk. I'm always preaching at you. So it's time to come clean and own up, is that I keep junk too. So, but no more. I'm going to keep keepsakes, but I'm not going to keep junk. So, and I promised my husband that I would do it before he came back, and he's not back till October, so I've got a couple of months to June, July, August, September, October, yeah, a couple of months still to sort through my junk. Now, some of my junk, of course, obviously, are my paintings. So, you know, and some of them I'm going to keep because they're probably worth keeping, and some of them I'm not. Like this one isn't. This one isn't worth keeping, so I'm not going to do that. I might try and get the reuse the canvas. So I am not going to keep the picture, but I am going to reuse the canvas. So that's going to be reused. Reused. So, you know, because canvases are expensive, so I'm going to give myself a bit of leeway with canvases. So reused. This is another one that I'm not going to keep as it is. This is another one I'm going to reuse. This has got tissue paper and that on, so I'll be scraping some off and gessoing over and reusing the canvas. This was March 2014. I've been holding on to that since March 2014. Ooh. So, and then of course there's this one, which is horrendous. So I'm going to just gesso straight over the top of that. It's got texture on it. I don't mind the texture. So I'm probably just going to gesso over that because the face is not very good. So there. Hi, Jennifer. Jennifer. Hi. I'm going through my junk. I've been sort of like shamed into it by someone else, and I'm a preacher of not keeping your junk. You know, I've moved house so many times. I've had stuff in storage, and it's time to come clean. It's time to come clean and go through it, and hopefully I'm going to get rid of some stuff. As I say, I've just been through some canvases that I'm not going to keep. They're going to be reused. I'm keeping them to reuse them because what's on there isn't good enough. So, you know, it's going to be reused because canvases are expensive. Oh, there you go. Well, that's not junk. That should be my drawer ready for my cards. Well, there you go. I didn't even know I had that. Oh, look, some more. Oh, this has been in storage for quite a long time. That's going to be reused. Hi, Roz. Hi, Joan. Oh, thank you, Joan. Roz, I believe you're going through your stuff as well, aren't you? And there's Anne-Marie there who inspired me to actually take the time and go through my junk. She came clean with hers, so I thought I would come clean with mine as well. So there you go. This is a keeper though, this one. I know some of these are keepers and some of them are junkers, but this will be a keeper because it's a not that, because that's cool. It's a scrapbook. Oh my goodness, I've still got all these papers. This is one of a trip I did to India. That's me in the Taj Mahal. So I can't really get rid of that, no, can I? So this was my trip to India, and you probably can't see it. So this is a keeper. Some things, you know, are keepers. Some of them aren't. Some of them really are just junk. So there you go. You haven't missed much. Hi, Peg. So that's a keeper. You know, some of them, as I say, some of it is junk, some of it isn't junk, but I won't know that until I actually go through the boxes now, will I? So that's a keeper. And this is, oh, I didn't realise actually, I didn't, ooh, you don't want to see that. Oh, do you want to see my cesarean operation? You don't want to see that, do you? This is me. This is my babies. I know what this is. I did a I just put some photographs into an album. You don't really want to see the gruesome bits, but this is my boy, who is now 30. How old is he? 31. So this is my boy. This is my little boy. So it's just photographs of a little boy who's now 31. Look at that, little blondie. So growing up. So there you go. So that obviously is a keeper too, isn't it? That's good to know. I'd actually forgotten I did these. So this is another holiday in Kenya. So yeah, this is my Kenyan holiday. This rhinoceros here, this rhino here, It's called Elvis. Oh man. So yeah, I'd actually forgotten that I'd done all this. That's my husband showing off the start of his tattoo there, look. So yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm glad I went through the box anyway. This is obviously a keeper box. And this was my daughter. I did one with oh no, this isn't my daughter. I did one for my daughter. This is me running. Now this is obviously just a memory one, this one. Yeah. So yeah, this is just family. It's actually New Zealand, photographs of New Zealand here. So it's one of my mum. See, I used to do scrapbooking. Anybody else used to do scrapbooking? Hi, Di. Does anybody else do scrapbooking? And I've forgotten all about it. There's us running in Houston. Was that Houston? Oh, the Bayou City Classic half marathon. Yeah, man. Oh, look. It's me running. All these events that I've done. Me and my hubby. Gosh. Yeah. Maybe I need to get back to doing some scrapbooking because I've still got some papers there. Geez, so that's a keeper. So I'm glad I went through that because I'd completely forgotten. How can you forget you have like a scrapbook? I don't know. So there. My goodness. Hi, Vicky. You want to do it again? Yeah, I mean, I can't understand why I stopped doing it, actually. I quite enjoy doing that. So I don't want to trip over these canvases. Better prop them up, haven't I? God, Ross and Vicky, we're having a 17-degree day today. Oh my goodness, I'm still in my winter clothes. It's like, it's really hot. Well, at least I can say I've gone through the boxes now, can't I? So look, there you go, look, Nikki's junk. Maybe I won't put the lid on that one. I can condense it down now, can't I? Oh, cross stitch. There's all the cross stitching projects I've never finished and patterns that I used to keep and things. I've still got some thread and things in there. Oh. Who wrote Nikki's junk? Me. Me. I don't know whether I'll keep that cross stitch one. It's probably one that needs to go. Oh look, these are my curtains in my house that I used to own. This is material left over from the curtains. Very nice. What? Brown. Some nice bit of material there actually. See, look, and I've got lots of flight things that I keep because I intend to put them like in, not in a scrapbooking thing, but just in a like a little book, so that I can always remember where I was. Cold at 17 degrees. 7. Yeah, it's actually really, really warm here, Di. It's I'm sweating. This is a picture of my granddaughter's hands with shells, and I think we went to now there's a beach round Invercargill way, round to the right by Riverton. Is it called Greenstone? Is it Greenstone Beach? Is it Greenstone Beach? Yeah, I'm in New Zealand, and Di is in New Zealand as well. My goodness, I can't throw that away, can I? Pay slips. Oh man, pay slips. What I'm going to do with those, obviously, is shred them and then throw them away. Pay slips. I mean, wow. Talk about keeping junk. I don't even know what's in some of these things. Frog prints. Rose is in Australia. All right, okay. You didn't see that, did you? Got to keep that face down. That's something I don't want to show everybody. Oh my goodness, that's embarrassing. I'm glad I was careful with that. Oh. Yeah, this is my oldest granddaughter, just baby photos of my oldest granddaughter. Very cute. Oh, I got a little teddy bear thing. Have to get that one out, won't I? You have these things and it's like, oh. Here we go. It's a little thing about being a nan. Oh. Jeez. Louise. This was one of my cats. Look, this is my happy face. Okay. Just gotta be a little bit careful, huh? Oh, this was one of my cats as well. This was little Louis. Oh, this is gonna be a sad one. And this was Stewie. This was my cat Stewie. This is my cat Mr. Bigglesworth. Oh man. And that was my cat Jables. And that was Stewie. Oh, something from the Inland Revenue. That'd be nice. This is my nursing degree. All right, and some keepsakes. Oh, look at me, look. Spot me running with the runners. There I am. Yeah, that's me. Oh dear, man, this is so funny. I've got lots of photographs too. Spot me at my graduation. Bet you can't. Can anybody see me? It's my graduation picture. That's funny. Oh, it's my holiday in Australia. Great Ocean Road, man. It's my friend with a little kangaroo. Or is it a wallaby? Jeez, I've got some rubbish, haven't I? So along with my wage slips, I've got old checkbooks as well. Maybe it's time to get rid of them, eh? Jeez. Oh, look what I got. Camera. Old-fashioned cameras, look. I've got 2 of them as well. It's my little graduation bear. Oh dear. And I've got soaps in here to make everything smell nice, kept in storage. I've got a million diaries in here. I tell you, it's scary, this. Oh, right. This was my, what you call them? These were my little cards for learning. Yeah, what do they call them? Prompt cards, or I don't know what they call them. Yeah. Oh dear. Help me get through the exams. Vascular spasm, coagulation. Ooh. Elastic conducting arteries, arterioles, capillaries, capillary beds. Man. Thing is, do I keep it or do I throw it? Exam revision. Oh. Okay, thanks, Peg. Thanks for stopping by. Man, look at that. Oh, my diver's logbook. What if I got a little, oh yeah, I got a little love note in there from my daughter. Jeez. Anybody got a CD player? CD, what's it? I've got lots of photographs on here, but I've got nothing that I can put it into to bring it up. It's like, oh, it's my cat again. Oh man, cutie. Turn them into inches. Oh, look. It's my little Louie. Louie and Stewie. Didn't last very long, bless him. Dementia update. Oh man, this is all my student ID. Geez, I've kept some rubbish, haven't I? Okay, that can go. I'll be on the pile to go. It's quite a nice thing to keep, isn't it? Driver's logbook. How much money don't I have? This is UK. Abbey National, it's called Santander now, isn't it? Oh dear. I don't need to keep that, do I? Oh, actually, maybe I do. This is the. This was when I went into when I was diagnosed with celiac disease, when I had to go into the hospital to have the biopsies and that. So, who knew? Kaitiaki nursing. This is this was on your last year of nursing. You had to write an essay or something, and then try and get it published into the magazine. So yeah, I don't need to keep that, do I? No, I'm actually getting, these are all my diaries. Wow. I suppose I've got to keep my diaries, haven't I? I do, I suppose. No, I'm just, I have to get, when we moved house, I had 50 boxes of stuff that I had in storage, and we're down to 25. And I promised my husband before he came back that I'd go through my boxes here and get rid of all the things I could. So that's what this is about, because I had a whole box full of scrapbooking stuff. And I didn't even know that I had it. And I've got to keep that. Now you might be thinking what these are. And this one's unopened. This one's unopened. And I think this one's unopened as well. It's got chocolate inside these. Unopened. So I'm going to have to, I won't keep my nursing things because it goes quickly out of date. So there doesn't seem to be any point in that. I can put this one in here because this is that stuff there. Okay. Oh, it's my graduation in 2005. Shall I keep it? It's very hard to know whether you should like keep these things or this is like my box of memory. This is. So I think I'm going to keep this. That's my sister and her hubby. That's my oldest sister and her hubby. Oh dear. And Paul's there, Hereford United. Oh man, so funny. I'm gonna keep that. Oh yeah, I've got to keep all these. Yeah, and I've got to keep my Coldplay. When I went to see Coldplay in Australia. You see, some things you just can't not, you just got to keep, haven't you? Because that's a memory thing. But I don't have to keep that. Got a peg. Probably throw away that as well. It's a thermometer. It's a mercury thermometer, so I better be careful with that one. Okay, so that was good. All these sweet memories. Keep my 2004 graduation, but I don't need to keep two, do I? I only need to keep one. So my oh look, there's my graduation picture in the paper as well. I wonder why I kept that one. It's because there's all my classmates there. Get to walk through the town following a band. Jeez, funny. Don't need to keep that. So the information is good there. So well, I'm actually keeping my diaries because they're always good because they're memory things. So this is my pilot's logbook as well. Because I learned to fly. Geez, you find out all kinds of things about me now, won't you? Okay, so that's good. I suppose eventually I should put these this paper and that into a scrapbook and things like that. Enlightened feminists. There you go. Yeah. Hereford United. Not anymore. Used to be giant killers. Oh man. Hi Ian. I don't think there's any film in there, but no, there isn't. Do I even want to keep an old camera like this? Should I keep an old camera, Ian? Diving and flying, yeah. Diving, flying, running, swimming, cycling. Nope. Not worth keeping, Mr. Cameraman. I'll take them to the Goodwill. Someone might pick them up. Mr. Photographer. If anyone knows whether I should keep it, it'll be Ian. It's not like it's a box brainy or anything, is it? Although it could be like the box brainy of its day. Film photography is making a big comeback, is it? Yes, keep. Hi, Susan. Now, the bottom two boxes there, I believe, are coursework from my nursing. And I'm in two minds whether to get rid of it or not. I just can't. See, look, I'm not going to ever go back to nursing. Should I keep my coursework? It's 2 boxes full of rubbish. Coursework. Shall I keep it or shan't I keep it? Tell me. I don't know. Oh. Oh. I did who's done their family tree? Anybody else done their family tree? Is anybody else doing their family tree? Oh, okay, Debbie, thanks for popping in. Bye. Anybody else done their family tree? Extensive research on their family tree. Ay, ay, ay. That's a keeper, by the way. Yeah, the nursing will be outdated as you know, it's all about evidence-based science, and so it quickly goes out of date because they find new ways of doing things all the time. I actually did give all my nursing books to away, but this is the coursework, you know, the writing and the paperwork you have to do when you sit in classes. Oh look, I've got more diaries. Anybody else to keep diaries? Keep the books, toss notes. I actually gave away the books to someone who was doing Ophir. This is one of my favourite places in New Zealand, Ophir. Oh yeah, I know what this was. These were little oh yeah, I'll have to do that again. Had these in frames, so obviously when we left the other place I got rid of the frames because they were just cheap dollar ones and kept the pictures in there, so they need to go up on the wall again. You do? Oh man, this is me running. This is my running. This is my history of running and cycling. Santa Monica. Yeah. Run all over the place actually. Manhattan Beach. Long Beach Marathon. Bayou City Classic. Ooh. Bel Air Trolley Run. Run for the Rose. This is all in Houston, I think, or around Houston. The Lone Star Stampede. Run Wild 5K. Houston. Oh dear. Man. Did you see that? I was glad to finish that one. The heat was unbearable. So yeah. So that's my running thing. Oh my god. I don't know. Oh, look at this. Who remembers these? OMG. I wonder what information I've got on here I can't retrieve. Oh, that would be like, oh man. Yeah. Oh, well, there you go, Vicky. You used to run too. Did the Women's Charity 10K 2 years ago. Didn't run, but you walk fast. Floppies. Man, that is hilarious. Oh, yeah. I've got photos on a CD-ROM as well. I don't have anything that I can... Man. I don't have a anything to put a CD-ROM in. Okay. Run 5K. It's almost steampunk. Oh dear. Oh, I must have got 1 billion years worth of cards here. So I must have kept like all the cards that I've ever been sent. Wow. I've also, oh my goodness, look at this. got my love letters from my hubby. Oh. Oh look, and my it's my exam, the Royal Academy of Dancing. November 1974, age 12 I would have been then. Jeez. Do I keep the cards? I'm keeping my love letters, and yeah, these are postcards that my hubby sent me over the years as well. So I suppose I've got to keep them, haven't I? Jeez. $1984. 1985. Jeez. Look at that. Thing is do you keep them and do you let the kids see them? Oh. Gotta wrap this up again because it's just come undone. You once walked up Mount Snowdon and then ran down to the bottom. Awesome. Keep the CD-ROMs, post them to you, and you will do a USB transfer for you. Ooh. Okay, thanks, Anne-Marie. Where did that come from? It came from this bit here, didn't it? Rubber bands. Pink airmail letters, eh? Groovy, man. $1996. Jeez. I don't suppose I can get rid of any of this. That's just like too many memories, aren't there? Little bag. Jeez. Oh wow. This is quite funny. Does anybody recognize this? Fraternity, the old-fashioned way. The old-fashioned way. Oh, that's hilarious. I kept all my appointments for the doctor and midwife, etc., etc. Jeez. Kids will have fun going through that, won't they, after I'm gone? Well, you've learned so much about me on this one, haven't you? Just the past history and the fact that I've got rude photographs in that one pile. And they're not of me. I just want to tell you that they're not of me. Because you know what? Nowadays, it's all done over the phone. Oh, is that another diary? Oh, it's travel. It's travel. Travel, travel, travel. So yeah, I've travelled a lot. You still have yours too, Michelle. How old are yours? That was 32 years old, that one. Jeez. I'm not going to be able to throw out the cards, I don't think. Oh my goodness. These are little notes that my husband used to leave me all about the house and that. And so this, and whenever he used to go away, he used to leave me little love notes under the pillow or in my drawers or things like that. And I've kept a lot of them, but I haven't kept all of them because I forgot. And that one says, "Take care, Nikki. You're my guiding star. I love you, Robert. Kiss, kiss, kiss." And this is my son. I love you more, Big Al. He must have found the note the one time and then just added to it. He's a star, and they. Some of these are rude, so I can't share. Oh, hilarious. I really. I suppose I just got to keep these. I can't get rid of them. I might be able to get rid of the paper. Wrapping paper. Oh, this must be a Russian one, look. My husband was in Russia at some point. Moscow. There's an airmail. This one belongs in this pile. Now I've done it up. Oh, look. This is my confirmation on November 14th, 1976 by the Lord Bishop of Hereford. Oh, dear. That's funny, isn't it? All these memories. You used to put notes in Graham's lunch, sometimes wrapped in Glad wrapping his sandwich. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, wow. Okay. Sometimes my husband's sense of humor is just, I can't even say it openly on the thing because it's really rather raunchy and rude. Oh, it's my sewing machine warranty. Oh dear. Oh, it is that sewing machine. It is. No wonder it's not working. That sewing machine. I've got a sewing machine. It's not working, and it is 24 years old. Oh, and that will be why it's not working anymore. It's so funny what you're just like going through. This is. Now, you see, I should have written on here, because I don't know whether this is my son's or my daughter's scribbling. But it will be one of them. That's hilarious. I thought that was another letter. Jeez. Oh, and another one. I wonder if this one I was supposed to send to Dad, but I never did. Oh yeah, there you go. There's more of that paper. Now you can't keep every bit of junk, can you? Oh, I've got to keep this. It's from my son, look. It's my son sending me a love letter. Oh dear. Jeez, it's been lovely actually going through my little box of memories. Well, I'm sorry, course notes. Can we say course notes? Is it a yay or a nay? Just tell me yay or nay. Do I keep my course notes? Because I've got 2 boxes worth. I can't throw any of these away. These are definitely a keeper. This could go in with my journals over here. Dump. No. Vicky, I sent you a thing on Skype and you haven't answered me yet. Yeah, but I don't actually need to keep two boxes worth of paper because I already have lots of paper. So it's all about the thing, you know, it's like if I did eggshell art, I'd keep it an eggshell. No, I wouldn't, because I can always boil up an egg and get the eggshell. You know, it's like, it's what you keep and what you don't keep, you know. It's using a bit of sense on it. You know, I could keep 2 boxes worth of printed paper and I could take it from house to house, which will cost me money to take junk from house to house. This is what the whole point of this thing is. Yeah. No, I'm not Susan. I'm never going to be a nurse again. I'm too old now. I'm too old for retraining. So and I won't read them again. Right, yeah. Yeah, I sent you, I think it's under Stewie the cat, which is one of my cats, obviously. I showed you my cats earlier on. Will be under there. Dump and reuse totes, yeah, definitely, except for the broken one. One of these is broken. It's all broken because they're so old, they've got brittle. Oh. Got flight training notes there. Oh. Ah. Well, you know that I so now you know that I'm a runner, I'm a cyclist, I'm a pilot, I'm a diver, and I'm also a rafter. 1994. I'm a rafter as well, 40 miles. 40-mile raft race. This is me, and this is my sister. So, do we look funny? Oh dear. So this is the raft that we were racing on. Hi, Pauline. And this is on the River Wye, which is my hometown is Hereford. So this is the River Wye that runs through it. That's me, shattered, lifting the raft out the water, up the bank. Over a 2-day event. Oh, and I was also a footballer as well. Oh dear, five-a-side footballer. Look at those legs. Oh dear. She's laying that one, look. She's laying that football. Oh, this is so funny. It's so long ago. Look, it's in black and white. Just kidding. Oh dear. I've forgotten all about that too. So these are all my prompt cards for the exams and that. You know, what you have to learn to go through the exams. Jeez. Some more prompt cards. See, I remember what the word was. Prompt card. Dumb. It's a recipe book. I'm keeping that one. And go in my oh my gosh. University of Southampton. That was back in the UK. Yeah. Oh my goodness, I got more prompt cards. Jeez. And cookery books. Got more cookery books. Oh, and a bookmark. Jeez, prompt cards. Now I'm getting into the silliness of it, aren't I? Different colour prompt cards for different disciplines. Oh, jeez. gluten-free manufactured food list, but that's like way out of date now. That can go. My little celiac society books. Jeez. I thought this was all coursework, but it's not. Look, it's all celiac stuff. I could perhaps look through that, some of these for some good things to cut out and then bin the rest. I'm going to give myself a job for days now, aren't I? Anyone wants a cat? No, I've got one. So this is what I was on about, the coursework. And it's like, so, you know, do I keep the coursework? Do I keep, you know, all this years and years worth of work? It's like, oh, dump it, isn't it? I'm never going to do it again, am I? So, you know, it's like all that coursework. All that printed paper. I've got reams of printed paper, so I'm not going to keep any more. I can get rid of it. The challenge of antibiotic resistance. Seriously, I'm getting rid of this. Right, okay, so outside the door I've got a recycle bin, so I'm just going to pop that in there because then it's gone. It's just whether I keep the file folders or not. Don't forget, this is several years worth of coursework. So yeah, it's going, it's got to go. I feel good now. I feel good, it's going. All I need is to keep my actual diplomas and degree certificates and that's all I need really, isn't it? Oh, did you hear it hitting the bin? Oh dear, this one's going as well. I'm getting rid of this too. Oh, I'm feeling good. I'll get rid of all my prompt cards as well. all this stuff is from no, this one's still New Zealand. I thought that was some of the UK one then. It's all about maternity portfolio. Pediatric learning goals. Can't put that in the recycling, so it'll have to go in the bin. Some more assessments and things, this is. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Vicky. Describe and discuss your understanding of the impact of poverty for Maori in relation to education. What did you do, Eileen? Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Is that for like dumping it in the bin? A prayer for guidance. Ete atawa arahina maturoa tia kina maturoa. Me na maturo he ranma tiaro. He thito marama. Ko kori hori ki te. I am crucifying this one. Mi tinama rohi. Ameni. Oh dear. And that says, oh God, guide us, protect us, illuminate the lamps of our hearts and make us brilliant stars. Thou art the mighty and powerful. Amen. Ko te tai tokaro wanana etu atu nei, ke te mohara kinga kupura, kia mana wana nui, kia mana wana nui. Gonna keep that, that's funny. I apologize to all my Maori friends that I absolutely slaughtered that. Oh dear, it's Maori, but not very good. Not very good. Yours for Life student notebook. Oh, this one here is from the UK. It's all to do with teeth. Oh dear. Yeah. Oh dear. Oh. Oh dear. It's not a beautiful language the way I say it. Eileen, you're such a hard case, man. This is reading. This is just one little book of reading. wonder if I can just take these off, because they probably don't go in the recycling, do they? Plastic covers, I don't think they go in recycling, do they? I'm keeping this one because it's the New Zealand Disability Strategy, which will come handy in the work that I'm doing now. Don't need to keep that. Okay. So this is another lot going out. Yeah, night, Ian. Were you actually painting again, waiting for some paint to dry? Thanks for popping in. I find it quite funny that I can get rid of my coursework and that, but a lot of this is reading. Some of it is work that I've put in, but that can go. Some grades and things. I should really take out the things, but I'm not sure I can. I wonder if this will come out. Did a drawing of an owl. Okay, bye, Ian. Is that the one you posted? Saw an owl. Bye. Bye-bye. Thanks for stopping in. Or stopping by or something. There you go. This one's going as well. Yay! That's all my celiac stuff. Just going to make sure that none of my blood works and things are in here. Okay, can get rid of that too. My stomach's rumbling. I hope you can't hear it. That's going to go. That's in the rubbish. Just trying to think. Just need to take this wire off before I put it in the recycling. Back. Hi, Eileen. Thank you. Sound of the bin. It is final. Yes, and it's quite satisfying, actually. So I've been meaning to go through this for ages. I might actually go through the greeting card one and see if I can get rid of some of those. I don't need to keep them. I don't know. Just seems like strange. Maybe I'll make a, I don't know, a junk journal of the greeting cards or something. It's really difficult to get that. To get these wires open so I can get rid of this. She's stuck down really well. Jeez, my stomach is really growling. I've got physiotherapy this afternoon on my shoulder. See how pleased or not she is with me. So I have to do this now because when I come back I won't be able to do anything else because it'll be hurting too much. Yeah, just, I don't know, I don't need to keep the cards, I just am. So I need to probably just get rid of them now. Sometimes, you know, you just got to let go, haven't you? If you want to get rid, declutter your life. Right. I'm not sure what else there is to learn about me now. I mean, you've just like all my deep and dark hidden secrets you've learnt. Yeah, me too. I mean, I'm only keeping up with the physiotherapy because at some point I may need surgery because I've got no movement backwards and up. Backwards, you know, like to do that. I can't do that with this arm. Do that. I can't do it. It just doesn't move, doesn't want to do it. And of course, it's still restricted in some of the movements up and sideways and that. So might need surgery to sort me out a bit later on. So I'm just keeping a record of my progress with my shoulder. Or not progress, as the case may be. Yeah. I think it's a good thing, you know, to declutter. It's like, you know, I could keep the papers to do mixed media with, but I already have some papers and I don't need to keep boxes and boxes of paper because as we go along, I'll be making more printed paper anyway because my husband's doing a PhD. So I'm getting my printed paper from him as he prints things out and then doesn't need to use it, and that I'm using his as well. So you don't need to keep, I don't need to keep boxes and boxes of it. I wouldn't keep that much anyway, you know. I'm making a meal of this. Come on. Do want to keep this plastic sheeting though, very useful. Put my stamps and that on. could have just done it anyway, couldn't I? Ripped it. No. Maybe not. Maybe I'm a bit weak. Thanks, Vicky. I want to see everybody else now starting decluttering. Getting rid of the things we don't need to as crafters. We do hoard. And there's no need. Am I not strong enough to get through this? Yeah, we want to see lots of decluttering crafting videos now. You know, as you look at it, you think, and you're thinking to yourself, I'm going to save this little piece of paper. Ask yourself why. Jeez, make a meal of it, why don't you? Who knew these spiral bound books were so good, eh? Maybe I need to KonMari my cards. I'm going to rip this as soon as I... This feels good. This feels good. The struggle is real. I know it. Oh yeah, baby. Oh man, this is good. Almost knocked over my cold cup of tea then. Right, this is another lot going out. Oh, it feels good. Wonder what's in here. I might get some nice pictures out of these too. So I'll keep these to go through, and I might get some nice things out of there, or not, as the case may be. Must get some words. Who knows? Okay, I just need to put these through the shredder before I can get rid of those. Code of conduct for nurses. Some of this I have to shred. Shred, and then this can go. Yay! Just okay. Shred. Go. Can't get rid of some of these without shredding. Oh my goodness. Although I've emptied the box, I still haven't quite dealt with it all yet. Woohoo. It's an invitation to a friend's wedding, that was. Oh my goodness. Some of that I've got to go through after. This is all my achievements, and that's I'm going to shred these before I get rid of them. So I have different bits of information on. Oh look, human skeleton. Ah, this is cool. This might be a cool one to keep to yeah, I'm going to keep that one. Have some fun with that. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad I'm going through this actually, because I don't need to keep it. I really don't. Jeez. Oh yeah, you did some of yours outside the recycling bin beside you. It's good, isn't it, Roz? I knew you were doing it too. yeah, this is all reading really, and you know, I could get this online if ever I decided to do it again. So another one bites the dust. Here we go. It's not as bad as I thought actually, but still bad. Some of this I actually need to shred, so oh dear. See how old this is? They're saying any form of evidence. Look, a little tape recorder thing. Oh man. Thanks for stopping by, Susan. Night. Man, this is good. Feels good. Oh well, this will be shredding as well. But that's a keeper. Oh. Myocardial infarction, hepatitis B, thrombosis, risk of DVT and PE, pulmonary embolism. This will be all work for the exams as well. Diuretics, cancer, progression of dementia, metabolic acidosis, cardiovascular disease. Yep. Okay, you can come and do yours. Yep. No worries. It's easier to do someone else's than it is to do your own because you have like an attachment to it. Oh, here you go. Conversion of an overseas driver's license. Jeez. Resuscitation guidelines. Emergency evacuation. Yes, 02. Wow. 2002. Oh, hi, Josh. I'm actually tidying up, clearing out my rubbish. Clearing out all my rubbish. Just going through years worth of stuff. Stuff. All right, story of a treaty. No, that's going to stay. I'll go in the bookshelf. Oh, this is just folders, look. Jeez. I'll get rid of these because I'm not going to use them for anything, I don't think. Hi, Fiona. Yeah, it's feeling good, actually. It's feeling good. If it still feels good, then yes. Geez, all this study I did, man. Oh, and oh, look. I've got some knitting patterns in here as well. Jeez. To have a look through that, see if it's any good or whether it's too old. I'm glad you guys told me that I had to get rid of it. Ah, this is Southampton. So this is really, really old stuff here. These are all my results and things. Got B4. This will be for shredding. I've got quite a bit for shredding, of course. Oh, my buffering. Oh, she in the UK. I had trouble actually getting on to the site this morning. It kept saying, you know, the monkeys were working. Okay. Okay. making sure I didn't have any names or anything on there before I got rid of it. Okay. Okay. That's cool. Got another load to go out. Hey Josh, you at home or you at work? Oh, it tells me how to use my camera. Okay. Canon. Do I need to know how to use my camera? Oh, look. And don't need to start at this for the camera. True story. Look how old this one is. Groovy, man. Oh dear. Oh yeah, your poor dog. Okay, I think I have to It's another one I've got to shred. To be altered discs. Jeez, man. All this coursework. Oh, how is it? He's an old boy then, is he, Roz? Oh my goodness. This was a presentation I did. Work on OHPs. Yeah. almost 15. Aww. He's an old boy. Okay. Presentations. I always hated doing the presentations and stand up in front of loads of people and oh, what a nightmare. It's like my OHPs though. It's like oh. Jeez, high tech. Oh. Okay, that's shredding. All the world's a stage and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts, his acts being 7 ages. At first the infant, mewling and puking in the nurse's arms, then the whining schoolboy with his satchel and his shining morning faces creeping like the snail, unwilling to school, and then the lover, sighing like a furnace with a woeful ballad, made to his mistress's eyebrow, then the soldier, full of strange oaths and bearded like the bard, jealous in honour, sudden and quick in quarrel, seeking the bubble reputation, even in the cannon's mouth, and then the justice, in fair round belly with good capon lined, with eyes severe and beard a formal cut, full of wise saws and modern instances, and so he plays his part. The 6th age shifts into the lean and slippered pantaloon, with spectacles on nose and pouch on side, his youthful hose well saved, a world too wide for his shrunk shank, and his big manly voice, turning again to childish treble pipes and whistles in his sound. Last scene of all, that ends this strange eventful history, is second childishness and mere oblivion. Sans teeth, sans eyes, sans taste, sans everything. Yeah, I actually like that one. Pharmacology. Oh dear. Geez, I did another presentation, look. It's like my little old lady. Oh, look at the things that we used to have. Oh, oh they're so funny, aren't they? Jeez. This is a trip down memory lane to be sure. Jeez, I can't believe I had to stand up in front of people and go through all that. Hi, Julie. This must have been like my folder of presentations. Shall I stand like do one of those that play the music? Play the music. Oh. I've always wanted to do one of those videos. Okay, phone, where are you? That's my countdown telling me when I've got to stop doing this because I need to go. It's one countdown just reminding me this will be my last book. I'm just clearing out my rubbish. My like 18 years of rubbish. Well, it's not rubbish actually, it's my nursing. Oh look, another one. This was a community project I did this time. Jeez, it's quite scary how many presentations I had to give. Jeez. Oh, it's another one. Thanks. Zone of proximal development. Bet you all knew about that, didn't you? You all knew about the zone of proximal development, didn't you? Yes, you did. Right, this is all plastic stuff. Right, this is going to be my last dumping now, and I'll have to do some more later on my own. Now I've started it, I can actually let go. It's been great. Thank you for helping me let go of my stuff. Do you know how difficult it is to let go of it? It is very difficult, actually. This is like, you know, 4 years worth of study. I've got loads of file folders, Josh, if you need them. Yep, file folders, and I've got loads of shredding to do as well. Got some magazines to look through. I've still got half a box. Still got half a box of stuff. I can, oh, this is free. I can do this, can't I? Human development. There you go. Just want to make sure there's nothing written on here, and I can just throw it away, can't I? Dispose of it. Okay. Right, I gotta go because I have to go and have some physiotherapy on my shoulder now. Yeah, it's really good, Roz. You ought to have done yours on the live stream as well. Because I wouldn't have let go of this, all of this, if I hadn't been on and everybody's saying, yes, get rid of it. Because it's so difficult just to get rid of it. But now I can because I've started, so that's good. And I've still got 3 boxes, and I will have got rid of 2 boxes, so I suppose 3. I said I'd get rid of half, I thought, so it's been just under half. That's okay. Everybody should do it, Julie. Everybody should go through their stuff, and you know, and I've still got memories and things I'm holding on to, but I'm just getting rid of the stuff. You know, I've got all my certificates and that which I'm keeping, but I don't need to keep all the reading and everything else that I went through. If I ever go back to nursing, it will start all over again. You know, they have more. Some of it will be repeated, but theories and that. Best practice and everything changes all the time in nursing, so I'd be well out of date if I tried to use a lot of this stuff here. Thank you, Michelle. It's been good to let go. And it's actually been good to go through the boxes and just see the things I have got, because I'd actually forgotten I had all those photographs in there. So it shows you how long since I looked at that box. Because as you get older, of course, the memory starts going anyway. So I've got to go. Thank you, everybody, for joining me today. Thank you for all your encouragement to get rid of my things as well. It's been really lovely. And I don't think I embarrassed myself too badly with all the stuff I was hoarding. But yeah. See you again soon. Bye.